An eruption of emotion has come about here as news of plans of the destruction of the Mirage volcano have surfaced. We spoke with locals and tourists to get their reaction to the end of the show. A fond farewell at the Nevada Gaming Commission. John Moran presided over his final meeting as the commission's chairman on Thursday. Federal officials have issued subpoenas as they investigate the campaign finances of City Councilwoman Michelle Fiore. Giving you more local news on COVID travel restrictions, the U.S. will begin restricting travel from Southern Africa due to a new COVID variant. We're here in the Capitol, where later today, Harry Reid's service at the Capitol Rotunda bears significance since Harry Reid will be the first person from the state of Nevada to receive such a ceremony. The trucks are lined up here in Adelanto, California, making way for its first leg of its trip in Kingman, Arizona. They will have a final destination in Washington, D.C., with an estimated time of arrival on March 5th. Los políticos vinieron al evento vestidos de color naranja el viernes para protestar por la violencia. Los precios de la gasolina alcanzan un nuevo récord de Las Vegas. Escuelas como la secundaria Mojave recibirán un nuevo sistema de seguridad que sonará un poco como esto. For the fourth year, Christ Church Episcopal is giving out ashes for Ash Wednesday to not just tourists, but showgirls as well. Well, we're back in the theaters, as are many Las Vegans. We spoke to a few about what it's like to be back at the cinema. When it comes to water levels, Southern Nevada is really out of its depth. So we came to Lake Mead to get to the bottom of the water crisis. Senator Harry Reid's work in healthcare and in the environment leaves behind a lasting legacy, but it's the unfinished work that we asked lawmakers here about who will pick up the baton here in Washington, D.C. The summer Mojave heat makes you wish you had a ride out of town. Thankfully, we've arrived at our ride out of town, 20,000 feet above town, that is. Now, we've gotten to see a lot in this tour. Heck, I'm in a Tesla right now going through it, but there are some details that we are not so sure of that we're still finding out more about, like the loading and waiting procedure times and about the 16 passenger vehicles that'll be coming through these tunnels. Until then, we'll just be going along for the ride like everyone else. For the Las Vegas View Journal, I'm Michael Schaeffer. Another round of winners for Vax Nevada Days, but the name of this week's grand prize winner was not revealed. Review Journal's Jen Ah explains. Jen? MGM and Blackstone have worked together on this type of deal before. In July, Blackstone announced that it would buy the Aria and Vdara hotels and lease them back to MGM. And earlier last year, Blackstone partnered with MGM Growth Properties to buy the real estate of the MGM Grand and Mandalay Bay and lease them back to MGM Resorts. Jen?